So in this one we want to reduce each part of the multiplication that's going on underneath the radical. So the square root of 200 is a decimal, so then we're going to come up with a perfect square that will multiply by another number to give us 200. And so that is, the easiest one is 102, so that the square root of 100 is 10, and the square root of 2 cannot be done. Now remember, we're going to go back to a few chapters back. We're going to go x2 as your power, and then the square root, that means there's an invisible 2 there. So 2 divided by 2 is x to the first. Okay, same idea here. You got your power of 4, and then your square root is an invisible 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So then our 10, our x to the first, and our y to the second are all outside the radical. And then what's left over is that square root of 2. Now most of you can't type this in your calculator, so what we're going to do is I called it loop-de-loop, but we're going to rewrite it into exponential. So we start with our 3, we loop across the equal sign, and then come back to here. Remember, when you rewrite it, the word log is going to disappear. So 3 to the y plus 2, because you got to get rid of that minus 2, is going to help us get our x. So this time around, instead of putting numbers under the x column, we're going to put them under the y column. And then one by one, we're going to plug these into our calculator. And then we're going to go ahead and graph these. Okay, so 2.3 down 1, and then 2.1 repeating down 2, so it's going to come up along here and then curve over to the right. And then your asymptote is the line that your graph comes really close to touching but doesn't actually cross over, and that is this line right here, which is x equals 2. You could have gotten that straight from here. If you take that and set it equal to 0 and solve, that would have told you that that was the asymptote.